Hello friendables! Welcome back again to my channel. Ang vlog po natin ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung epekto ng 5G sa health po natin. So ano po yung 5G? Yung 5G po, yung 5th generation ng latest wireless ng mobile phone technology. Tapos it was deployed po noong 2019. So, ito po yung sinasabi na nila na nalalink po sa COVID-19. Kaya po nag-start po yung COVID-19, parang doon rin po nag-start yung 5G. So, ano po bang epekto talaga ng 5G sa health ng tao? So, ito po pag-uusapan po natin. Good morning, friendables. It's afternoon already. It's already 2 o'clock. Ito natin ngayon is about the 5G wireless. It's about the latest wireless. Anong epekto nito sa health ng tao? I have read this, guys, and I just want to share to you guys that 5G is expected to increase performance in a wide range of new applications, including strengthening e-health, telemedicine, remote surveillance, telesurgery. So, what are the main difference naman ng 5G between 5G and previous technologies? Ito is I'm gonna show you guys. So, 5G represents an evolution in telecommunication standards to enable increased performance. 5G will extend into higher frequencies around 3.5 GHz and up to a few tens of GHz. The higher frequencies are new to mobile phone networks but are commonly used in other applications such as point-to-point radio links and body scanners for security checks. So the 5G network is the successor of the 4G LTE network. I just want to explain to you guys about the 5G network. It has a bad effect on our health. So, this 5G network is the successor of the 4G network. So, at the start po tayo dati po yung nag-start po tayo sa LTE, the 2G, 3G, then may 4G, now is 5G. That has a bad effect on our health. That's why they linked that 5G to COVID-19. When we start the 5G, that's the start na rin po yung COVID-19. So, I'm not sure talaga ako nag-link, but I just read it na may effect po talaga sa health natin yung 5G. So, may coming pa po, may 6G, mas worse po. Kaya lumalala na rin po yung sakit dito sa mundo. So, what is this 5G network? This 5G network is the successor of the 4G LTE network. It's a technology that enables the Internet of Things to merge all Internet-connected device. It promises a better Internet connection, of course, right? So it's more faster compared to the 4G. Since it's advanced, it's more advanced. Just like if you have to talk on phone, like iPhone 6, so the advanced now is iPhone 12, like that. So now it's the advanced 5G. So pero may coming pa, may 6G pa po. So this 5G side effect worth looking into, especially when it comes to mental health. So may mga epekto po ito sa mental health. So, to prove this, there's 41 doctors na nag-study about this 5G. So, and 240 scientists from different nations published their research and submitted into the United Nations asking for a consideration of the 5G network. Mainly, the study outlined the serious risk which the 5G network poses both to human health and the environment. According to the study, the 5G network is increase the level of radio frequency. Regions of countries such as India, Russia, China, Italy have EMF protection measures and strict radiation limits which will prevent deployment of such a network. According to the studies, the higher exposure of radiation was also the same group with the highest probability of suffering from depression, anxiousness, psychosis, hostility, and obsessive-compulsive behavior. So, kung nakikita nyo po na halos po nagmagamit po ng internet na yun, parang marami po mga depression, right? So, compare po yung sa mga nasa province lang na hindi po sila nabubuhay sa online, internet. Parang okay, wala po silang mga depression kasi normal po silang nabubuhay. So, mostly po sa atin ngayon na nagamit ay nagkakaroon po ng depression because that effect of the radiation na rin po. according ko sa study, sa mga nag-work po sa electric industry naman po, at the end of the study, those who have higher EMF exposure show depression symptoms. Moreover, younger workers po, were in the higher exposure group, were at the higher risk of attempting suicide. Most of them spend a lot of the time in environments with significantly higher electromagnetic fields have that symptoms of depression. And actually those who are lang naman spend a lot of time are suffering from these symptoms na depression, like attempting suicide. So Muslim po ng kabataan dahil na-addict po is, di ba, nagkakaroon po sila ng attempting suicide. So nowadays that we are used this online, so even worse, the majority of us is using this, right? So therefore, it will cause the electromagnetic field radiation, which is increasing the risk of suffering of one or more 5G side effects. Such may include the psychological disorders, stress, anxiety, and depression. Ano po ba yung 5G na yan? What do we know about 5G? So most people unaware po that about these mini cell towers sitting in their offices or homes. By definition, these mini homes, ano po siya, mini tower. So yung mga, as you can see po, aware po kayo sa mga cell towers, sa mga homes, sa offices. So most people are aware of the mini towers sitting in their offices, in their homes. Yeah. They are the 5G. So this 5G has dangerous effect on our human health. Additionally, the increase of exposure to this 5G will result of mental disorders, cancer, and electrosensitivity. So, about the mental health, this 5G effect may include the memory loss, sleep disorders, and changes in mood. That's why siguro nagkakaproblema po ako sa sleep ko dahil nga actually I'm not using 5G pa naman 4G pa naman yung ginagamit. But because of the towers siguro na we have right now in our building, siguro nagkakaroon na po yun ng epekto. So lagi na rin pa bago-bago ang isip ko. So the 5G side effect explosion is other mental effects of 5G include memory loss, sleep disorders, and change in mood. In addition, other 5G studies prove that there are several other 5G side effects. So this Dr. Moskowitz admitted that the millimeter waves that 5G users can result in nervous system problems, as well as eye and skin. There is a conclusion of this 5G effect that it will also include the memory loss, sleep disorders, and changes on mood. So that's it. So guys, I just want to share to you yung mga radiation side effect ng 5G. So this 5G can have a strong effect on the body nervous system and cause severe damage to the cells. So ano po ba yung mga symptoms ng 5G side effect? So sample dito ay sleep disturbance including insomnia, severe headache, chronic depression, constant fatigue, dysesthesia, a painful, often itchy sensation, lack of focus, alteration of memory, dizziness, behavior change, irritability, loss of appetite or loss of taste. Just like with COVID-19, kasi that's why nga, that's why sabi nilang connected po yung 5G sa COVID-19 kasi loss of taste na rin po, loss of appetite. So, isa na rin ko sa sign dyan ay loss of appetite and loss of taste, restlessness, nausea, burning of skin, anomaly in blood pressure, musculoskeletal pains, joint pain, dehydration, circadian rhythm reversal. So, circadian rhythm reversal, i-search nyo na lang po kasi po wala po ako tayo na mag-search para sa inyo. Basta po, binabasa ko lang po yung mga symptoms po ng side effect po ng 5G network na bad po pala sa health natin. That's why it was connected to na parang ito po isang dahilan na nagkaroon po ng COVID-19 kasi nag-start yung 5G 2019. Nag-start na rin po yung COVID-19 last start 2019 na rin po mag-expose na mo talaga. So ito po yun so minsan po nagkaroon po ng insomnia, parang isa na rin po sa epekto. So, dapat maging aware na rin po tayo sa mga symptoms na ito kasi ito na po yung dahilan ng 5G side effect po sa body natin. So, all I can say na lang po is mag-take na lang po tayo ng vitamins. Ingatan po natin yung self natin. So, do whatever na makakapag-good sa health, na makakapagkatulong sa health natin kasi po hindi na natin maiwasan dahil for now po is online na po tayo lahat. So, parang nabubuhay na po tayo sa buhay ng internet. So, what we have to do is to take ourselves na lang po in other ways na lang po. Just drink more water, warm water, then take more vitamins every day. So, there's also a link po sa 5G radiation na rin po. Ito yung life-threatening cardiac effects. And then, very early onset dementias, including Alzheimer, digital, and other types of dementias. Hindi pa naman po ako makakalimutin. So, I'm not affected pa. ADHD and even autism, especially in case of the mother getting exposed to high levels of radiation during pregnancy. So, that's the common effects po ng radiation. Kaya po, bawal po yung magpa-extrate ang buntis. 5G also affects our nervous system, attack on our nervous system and the brain. This can often lead to widespread neurological or psychiatric effects that need medical attention. This obviously of grave concern since can seriously hamper the quality of life. Number 2 is attack on our endocrine system. Our endocrine system deals with the hormones, and 5G radiation can directly interfere with its proper working. This 5G also affects can also produce free radical damage, which ultimately becomes a catalyst to almost all chronic disease. And number 4 is interfere with the DNA structure of our cells, introduce single strand and then double strand breaks in our cellular DNA. That's the effect of the radiation of the 5G. Number 5 is bring down fertility. In both males and females by lowering 6 hormones, decreasing libido, and attacking the DNA in sperm cells. Radiation is also shown to increase the levels of spontaneous abortions. Number 6, produce excessive intracellular calcium, which leads to weakened immune system and leaves our health immunocompromised. Bring down fertility in both females and males and females by lowering 6 hormones, decreasing libido, and attacking the DNA in sperm cells. Radiation has also shown to increase the levels of spontaneous abortions. Number 6 is produce excessive intracellular calcium, which leads to weakened immune system and leave our health immunocompromised. Number 7 is attack cellular mechanism to cause cancer. Yes. So, that's the worst po na nagkakaroon po ng cancer rin po yung epekto nito ng 5G radiation. Healthy cells can be interfered with torn cancerous, which can be spread within the body and cause serious health problems. So, what is the 5G radiation on the brain naman? So, research conducted in 2011 by NIH actually found a strong correlation between cell phone radiation and brain activity. In stunning revelation, they discovered that the brain activity was altered in areas of the brain closer to the radiating antenna. So, according to the study po, this radiation naman ng 5G will also alter the brain function of poor memory and hyperactivity of being exposed to radiation. Sa mga bata naman po, most likely po na nag-use po ng phone. So that's why they have the behavioral problems if they are overuse po ng phone. So, po sa mga mother po, bantayan niyo po mabuti yung mga anak nyo, lagyan niyo po ng limitation pag-use ng phone dahil they have problems po sa health po nila sa pag-use po ng phone dahil sa epekto ng radiation nito sa kanila. So, it was diagnosed with behavioral problems than kids with no radiation exposure. Question is, why is media not covering this one? It's because the reality of our world is that media today has moved quite far from reporting factual information and gravitated towards more sensationalistic news. So for those who wants to protect themselves, there is I just want to let you know that there is a Defender Shield EMF radiation protection blanket. So I just read that. So this Defender Shield EMF radiation protection blanket is ultimate protection from wireless radiation. The only EMF radiation protection blanket with multiple layers of shielding to block up to 100% of wireless RF radiation from cell phones, tablets, laptops, Wi-Fi routers, and other electronic devices in ambient emissions in the environment. The Defender Pad Laptop EMF radiation protection head shell. And the Defender Pad is the only laptop pad that uses multiple layers of shielding to block up to 100% of laptop EMF radiation. Yeah. Then there is also the Defender Shield Universal EMF radiation protection pouch for smartphones. This EMF shielding to block up to 100% of wireless radiation must pouches only block a percentage of radiation emitted from your cell phone. So, meron din tayo dyan sa Pinas, yung stickers, I forgot, pero meron rin po para protect po ng radiation. Nakalimutan ko lang kung ano yun, pero nakakuha ako dati nun para tapos nagkakapag-save din po ng electricity. So, I just forgot lang po talaga, pero meron po sa Pinas yan. Meron pong copper fabric blocking RFID, RF reduced EMF in EMI protection conductive fabric for smart meters. Very easy to cut and sew, usage for bags, phone case, stands, etc. Effective shielding for cell towers, microwave signals, phones, and smart meters. Then, meron pong Tricol EMF meters model TF2. It's an easy glass gauge meter, easy electric field meter, and radio power density meter in a single unit that combines all the features needed for fast, accurate measurements and electromagnetic fields. So, that's all po to protect yourself from this radiation. So, I'm not sure kung saan yung makukuha. So, you can find it at Amazon. Best price on Amazon. So, yeah. It's all you can do in Amazon lang po. In Philippines, not sure po. All I can say is, we should always protect ourselves and our loved ones from the radiation effect of 5G. So that's all, guys. Take care, everyone. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. And press the notification bell para maging updated kayo sa next video. Bye-bye!